Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys could please click like, comment, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out. If you guys honestly just leave a like and leave a comment, I don't care what it is, leave one letter for all I care. Anyways, Monday morning, we're back at the shop. I was just doing some videos on the updates of our spray booth. Good news, last Friday we passed our city inspection. Now tomorrow morning there's one more inspection, the fire marshal inspection, which just so happens to be the same inspector that was here on Friday, and he pretty much just wants to make sure that CO2 does pop the plastic caps off on the fire suppression system as needed, so in case of a fire it does operate correctly. So basically he told us we're good to go as soon as he sees that. So the fire suppression company will be here in the morning. Shortly after, the fire marshal will be here to sign off on the inspection, and we are good to go this time tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel, those of you that have. Honestly, it's been a struggle. I've been so stressed out for the last year, and honestly depressed, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know how depressed I was not being able to do what I do. And one of the only things I know how to do good is work on cars and paint cars. Then you take that out of the equation, and for the last year I've kind of just struggled, and hired a mechanic and making money different ways than I'm used to, doing detailing and auto repair, selling cars and stuff like that. So I'm so excited to get back to doing what I do best, and I know the community will be happy as well. So here's our m-tek spray booth. Super pumped. This has been an over 12-month long project. Last September I've actually started shopping for spray booths, and that was September of 2020, and it is now October of 2021, and tomorrow I should pretty much be able to use this thing legally. So super pumped. Our fire suppression is good to go. Our spray booth is complete. It's awesome. It works amazing. It flows so good. I got a couple more things to do. I got a couple, you can see there's a little bit of water creeping in through my exhaust system, dripping down, and it was just raining all weekend. So I got a little bit of caulking to do up there on a nice day. There's just so many little things to do on the spray booth that I just haven't had time to do that. But I would say that that's one last thing that I got to do. Now, inside here we have a 1978 25th anniversary Chevy Corvette. Now, this is a C3 Corvette. It's got a built small block Chevy from year one. It's dyno proven at 403 horsepower. It's got lots of goodies on it. Interior's seen better days. It's actually in not horrible shape. Could use like a dash pad, a shift boot, some detailing, and like a new carpet kit, and this thing would be amazing. Personally, I'd change the color of the interior, but I'm gonna let that be for somebody else. So we do have this car for sale right now. 10,000 takes it home. This car has some old school rich guy vibes to it. So you can see the side pipes right there. Those are a pretty expensive add-on, and it actually takes special headers just to use those side pipes. So we got the whole system on there. We got 15-inch rally wheels all the way around. You got the big meats on the back and the little meats on the front. BF Goodrich. It's got new U-joints on the rear axles. Let's see here. It does have some cosmetic wear and tear. I did pressure wash and foam cannon the whole car, wheel wells, undercarriage, and everything. I got pictures up right now. Just listed this thing last night. I already got lots of hits. I got a couple people saying they want to come look at it. I got one person that says they want it. So we'll see how that goes. It's not perfect, guys. Cosmetically, it's seen better days. It's got some bubbles on the paint, but honestly, it drives amazing. Mechanically, it's all done. It was all done just a few years ago in about 2015, 2016. Mechanically, it is golden. You fix up the interior on this thing and maybe a fresh paint job, and this thing would be good to go. It was originally black and silver, and if it were me, I'd do the black and silver again for value reasons. and I think it would just look a little better than this blue. But honestly, if you're not worried about cosmetic reasons, from 10 feet away, this car looks perfect. Going down the road is awesome. Driving, it's fun. It's got plenty of power. I mean, it's over 400 horse in this little tiny car. You hit it and it's responsive as hell. It almost feels like the front end just lifts up because it squats in the back and it just goes. So anyways, if you guys are interested in that, hit me up. Spray booth is almost done. Super pumped. Can't believe that I was that depressed. So I'm super happy. It was just a relief on last Friday to see it pass inspection. So I am super pumped, guys. I can finally move forward with my business. Just so happy to be able to show you guys more videos too. I know I don't have to, before I was struggling with content. Now I get to show you guys how to fix your own car, how to paint your own car, how to fix dents, dings, scratches, all sorts of things, night shading tail guides, headlight restoration, paint brake calipers, things like that, paint valve covers, you know, things like that. So I am just pumped to show you guys little tips and tricks, techniques, and some definitely detailed integrated DIYs as well, as far as how to make your car show car quality. So with that being said, please click like and subscribe, and comment on this video if you can. The right-hand drive coupe is it's coming along, I guess you could say. I just had ordered new ones of these. You can still get them, so I just ordered brand new ones of those. We still need the rear glass, of course. It's just a matter of just getting into the glass shop, but every time I'm playing around with the car, I break something. So anyways, right now it's all fixed back up. We had cracked our turbo manifold. I showed you guys that in one of the last videos, but we sent that out to Jordan at Vicious Auto Works. He tigged it up. He added a little gusset brace, and I think it's gonna hold up this time. So we got the manifold all back in. We replaced the Walbro fuel pump with another Walbro fuel pump, and we're good. So I did fix the fuel sending unit, and it worked for like a day, and then all of a sudden it didn't work again. So we're gonna have to replace the fuel sending unit, guys, to get an accurate fuel level reading. But other than that, it pretty much, it runs and drives amazing. We still need to do a little more street tuning. Now we still got to finish installing the Nitrous system. Now I got the solenoids mounted. We still got to wire up the solenoids and the switches. And back here, it's hard to see, but I have the feed line coiled up. Now I have the feed line ran to here, and I stopped, so I still need to feed it up to the engine compartment. Inside the trunk, I did build a custom floor. Nothing too fancy, guys, but something. So we did fill our nitrous bottle at Napa and Everson. So I guess if you guys need nitrous, I guess Napa and Everson is filling bottles. So I think it cost me about $70, which is pretty good, because I remember years ago it costing about $70 to fill the nitrous bottle. So it's a 10-pound bottle, so I'm pretty pumped. So that is kind of totally not needed in the turbo car, but we are going to plumb in a little nitrous shot just for fun, and see how that goes. And finally, this has been sitting in my shop for quite some time. This is a Acura Integra right-hand drive converted with an ITR clip. It's got the ITR nose, K-swapped. We've already jammed the engine compartment Milano red. We've already jammed the car. We're finalizing the body work. It's pretty much, the nose is finished. We're still roughing in the sides here, and we got a little bit more work to do on the back and the bumpers and stuff. But as of tomorrow, our spray booth is usable, so we can finally put this back on the schedule and keep moving forward with this. So this will be done here really shortly, as well as my friend Mikey's Integra. We body worked that already, and it's in primer, and it's just been kind of waiting so we can paint. So as soon as we can paint, we're gonna start prepping that. Actually, I think we're gonna start prepping that on Friday. He comes here once a week and helps out. So we kind of trade labor. So we're gonna get that in the shop on Friday and start prepping that. as well. So we're gonna have 2 Integras. The other one's just a GSR. It's a sedan GSR, real clean. And we're gonna do a really cool green. Not this green, but kind of like a metallic base coat, clear coat green. It's really cool. I'm excited to show you guys the color. The color will be here this week. We're gonna do a spray out on Friday and we'll see how it looks. So keep an eye out for that update. But this is gonna get on the schedule finally after tomorrow. So we're gonna have 2 Integras pretty much back to back get painted in this booth right away. You guys don't have to wait now. Del Sol's on the lift, as you can see. I'm loving this car, guys. Honestly, it's not crazy, but it's just clean. Everything is original. It's clean. It's like stock, but it's like OEM plus. So everything's been upgraded. Everything's been maintained. Everything's been redone. It's got new everything. So it drives like a brand new car. Honestly, it's so reliable. I love this car. I've had it for a few years now, and this last year alone has just been a lot of updates and maintenance. Now, we did earlier this year put on a cheap eBay exhaust system. Now, it worked. It wasn't quite bent right, but it did work. It didn't sound very good. It was pretty ricey sounding, a little raspy, which was obviously expected, but honestly, that didn't bother me that much. The muffler looked super stupid. The muffler hung down, and it was just super ricey looking on these little hatchbacks and Del Sols. The muffler just hangs below the bumper so much. The bumper's actually higher than the rocker. If you look, the rocker's way lower than the back of the bumper, unlike the Civic Coupe. So I love the rice cannon on the Civic Coupe, but did not love it on the Del Sol. But on top of that, it wasn't even that made me not like it. About 3 months into having it on the car, it was already broken inside. It was rattling, making a bunch of noise, and for how clean and nice and well maintained a car this is now, it just, you pull up into a car meet or a car show or on a rally, and it was just rattling, and it made your car seem like a piece of junk. So we went ahead and Mikey cut off the exhaust, cut off the muffler last Friday, and he mocked up a new muffler that we got online, and it was a little bit big, so we were a little bit worried about it not working. It's a non-chambered muffler. It's straight through. It's baffled and stuff, but right here, it's straight, and then it's offset on one side. So we used the offset so that that angle from it going right here helps quiet down the exhaust as well. You know, it's got another bend. So, and then I had a little tip that I got as well. Now, when we were all done, we used some high temp paint and painted the axle back section in the spray booth. So that worked pretty good. It's kind of weird though. Mikey painted it, did a really good job, but the paint did not cure. It was wet for like 3 days in some spots. So I just threw it on the car last night and let it run and just hoped that it just baked it on or baked it off. I don't know, but right now it looks really good. It looks cured. I love the little tip. You do see a little bit of the muffler hanging below, but not too worried about it. Now, it was kind of like a, should we cut this and drop this so the muffler's level coming out? But, so it looks kind of funny, but when you're up here, you're not gonna see much of it. So it was either a choice of, do we wanna see the whole big muffler, or do we just wanna see a little bit and make sure our tip comes out level? So we ended up just going with the lesser of two evils and just put the muffler diagonal, and then we just made sure our tip was straight coming out. So honestly, I'm really happy with that decision. It looks really good on the ground. It looks amazing. So I'm really happy with it, except for the paint just stayed wet. You can still see it's a little wet right here still. I actually printed it right there, so I have no idea why it didn't dry. It was like a direct to metal high temp paint, and it's not direct to metal. I think it needed some epoxy or some metal etch primer or something before the black high temp went on. But it is what it is. I'm sure it'll dry. It's just gonna take forever to dry. So, oh well, I can always scuff it and reshoot it if I want to. Not worried about it, guys, but looks so much better and sounds so much better. So you can see that it's just a eBay header with the eBay cat, or I mean, sorry, not a cat, test pipe, which when we got was actually too short, so it's kind of funny. So we had to extend it. And then our eBay cat back exhaust. Now there's like another little resonator here, but I don't think it seems to do much. Still pretty loud, but we're gonna go ahead and lower the car down and we'll start it up for you guys. So this is a Kia we did last week. We did a power steering pump on it and the new serpentine belt and tensioner. Guy leaves, his battery light comes on. Comes back and his alternator's not charging. So we've checked fuses, checked everything. Everything seems good except for just a super high mileage and greasy alternator from the old pump was leaking and stuff. So we think it just kind of got some fluid on it, just shortened the life. So anyways, bad timing, but the guy just ended up leaving it with us for longer, and we're gonna do an alternator in it this morning. So we're gonna get that in place on the lift here in a little bit when we open. It's still early, I'm here before. So that's one job. We also have a BMW M3 coming in for a paint and body repair, which we can't start until tomorrow, but I scheduled early. So cross my fingers, we actually do pass. Otherwise we can't do that job. So we're lowering it down here. And look at that, guys. Tell me that does not look good. That is just clean. Now you can still see the muffler poke down a little bit, but honestly, it's better than seeing the whole damn thing. So I love the tip coming out right there. Just that little tiny tip. Go ahead and start it up for you guys. Cold start. My car kind of has a high idle at cold start, so it's a little bit loud right there, but I mean that's under a little bit of throttle right there. So it just purrs. It's a little bit raspy because I mean we still have a little, you know, a pretty straight exhaust. I think it sounds pretty good. A lot better than the original ricey eBay exhaust muffler. So I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Really, really happy with it. So, gosh, this car's hard to get out of. Anyways, guys, that's the update on the spray booth, the coupe, the Integra, and the Del Sol. I'm gonna try to get the tire stickers, just like the Del Sol, the Falcon tire stickers, on the coupe here soon. I'm gonna do a video on installing those as well. I wanted my cars to match, so we're gonna go ahead and get the Falcon lettering on these Falcon tires. These are new tires, new wheels, just like that car, they match. So I'm gonna do a video on that as well, so hang tight. Otherwise, we're gonna see if we can't get the nitrous system plumbed and get the rest of the windows in and get this thing back out on the streets for some tuning. So Integra, we're gonna get that on the schedule after tomorrow. So hopefully soon you guys will be seeing 2 Integras get done in here, back to back. Booth will be up to be used. You guys are gonna get so many DIYs and how-tos, it's not even funny. Before I leave this world, I'm gonna leave you guys with a bunch of videos that will live on, teach people before me, teach people after me, and just pumped, guys. So absolutely excited on that. And now we just need a bigger shop, so maybe in a couple years we'll upgrade, which means we got to tear that down and bring it with us. But anyways, like this video, comment, and please click subscribe. I promise you guys I got a lot coming for you, and we'll see you on the next one. Rah.